Hey, Composer Gloves here, and today we're going to be following up on my intro and further developing the ideas.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near. Adults are trained, conditioned, and fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they see and think, will destroy you.
I was giving it a listen and I thought to myself, hey, why don't I take out this stuff as a sub intro because it's sort of ambiguous and just start with the voice, like children are taught to fear, la la la. Reach up here and reach this part and then start sprinkling these things in as we build to the drop. So that is now my plan. So first I'm going to take these things and move them over here. They're on the other side now. They've joined those people. And now I'm going to move these over. These follow up after that. Yep. So complicated. Okay, cool. Now this, I'm going to move up to the front. Granted, these things, okay, they all start a little bit after, so it should work out. Okay. Everything's lined up, so I'm thinking of starting it like this. I feel like this is just the way to go.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near.
I don't feel like this should be here anymore. I feel like just having it like that is just the way to go. Now on this, the vocal bus, I moved the parametric EQ. I didn't want to move that. Let me change that. That does no longer need to be there. Okay, and this, you might be wondering, why'd you put it so low? I have no real reason why. I'll put it up higher. Okay, so here, this can start on now and turn off.
Children are taught.
That way, just because I know that when people are bumping it on their systems, that's going to be an issue. So that's something you really should be aware of. And I'll automate this on and off as necessary, as long as I remember that this is a thing.
Children are taught to fear darkness.
I want to add some cool reverb, just some general reverb. So on the vocal bus, I'm going to come in here and there's a really nice reverb plugin called the RC. I'm going to use the 48 just because I feel like using the 48. And I'm going to go to something like a classic ambience. No, I want, what do they have? They have large, right? Large halls. We want, a guitar hall. Why not? Now this is on a mix setting. I'm going to turn it to mix. I mean, on a, it's 100% and then it's a send. It's a send setting. But, we here in electronic land do everything wrong. So.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near.
Yeah, that's cool.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near. Adults are trained.
I want to change this
to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near.
To like something in the mirror. The mirror, this is a good shot, a good chance to just really, oh yeah.
Darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near. Adults are trained.
Maybe we should just do that.
Darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near. Adults are trained, conditioned, and fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say and think, will destroy you.
Okay, this right here is a cool idea, and what I need is to automate its cutoff. Is there a filter thing going on? It's 3. I've got a variety of other issues too, like 19. I also need a fruity limiter. I'm just going to go on the vocal bus and insert another one. Okay, so fruity limiter also acts as a gate, and so I'm going to bring the threshold up just a touch and bring the gain reduction like all the way down, bring the release up quite a bit.
If it is beneath you, then steer clear. The lies beneath, they say you think, will destroy you.
Okay, cool. That pretty much fixed that problem. Now, on this dark wub, let's go into massive, find out if it's got, it says it's 3. Oh, it's 3 on the envelope. I'm going to do my own distortion. Oh, well, man, I kind of like that one. Okay, and then I want on this, I want it to receive a filter. I'm going to use the EQ again and just use it like this. I'm going to make it an order of steep 8. And I'm going to automate this.
If it is beneath you, then steer clear. The lies beneath, they say you think, will destroy you. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. The lies beneath, they say you think, will destroy you.
Okay, we're going to work on that too.
Children are taught to fear.
I kind of like this. I feel like it being by itself isn't the best idea still. I feel like we should have some sort of a pad or something in the background. Something like that, maybe. Let's stick that in there.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness in the mirror. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. If it is beneath you, then steer. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. The lies beneath, they say you think, will destroy you. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. The lies beneath, they say you think, will destroy you.
Okay, so
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness in the mirror. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. If it is beneath you, then steer.
I want sort of a kind of thing. You know what? This is where this could come in handy. And do like that.
If it is beneath,
That is exactly what I want. Okay, cool.
if it is beneath you, then steer clear. The lies beneath, they say you think, will destroy you.
And then right here, ooh, you know what? We'll have a sub drop. So this isn't gonna be, you know, if they, I'm not writing for people for their cell phones. I'm writing for people with full sub systems.
condition, and everything will destroy you.
Maybe just 3 beats.
Destroy you.
It needs to be 2. 3 is weird.
Will destroy you.
I feel like that move I did is not the best move in the world now. And then we should begin to maybe incorporate some of these sounds that I have banished to way over here for no good reason.
Will destroy you.
That just seems so cliche. Okay.
Children, fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, they say, and think, will destroy you.
Don't know. Let's try that. I feel like we should go this one more round. And if I can manage, I want to somehow build up to that the full shebang. The full blowing, here we go type deal with my stereotypical drum pattern. Where are we at? We're at 43 seconds. Yeah, it's an okay time to reach it, I suppose. Let's grab something from here.
Trained, condition, and fear.
Let's grab fear out of this. Whoops. Make unique. Make unique. Oh, you know what? Undo that. This is the one I wanted to make unique. Make unique. Whoops. And I also want to stretch it. It's kind of a cool little thing. I didn't change this one, right? Transient, speech. Nope. Okay, cool. Now, let's... Rick the Kick needs to sidechain our dark wub. Okay, Rick the Kick. Limiter. Compressor. Rick the Kick. I know. We need to listen to it. Man, I feel like it needs to keep doing this. If I go over and do this, it's gonna get crazy. Too crazy, too fast. I feel like we need to just spread elements like that out again. I messed with EQ somewhere that is now screwing it all up too. This sound, you know what? This really could just be this sound. Let's go into the wave shaper. Here, I feel like we could have some sort of another this, except for we're going to make this one unique. And we're going to give it a volume envelope. Oh wait, this is already a volume envelope, isn't it? Make unique.
I'll destroy you.
The heck? This should be a volume envelope. Whatever. Just give it another one.
I'll destroy you.
And instead of having it, whoops, do that. That's exactly actually what I was going to do. Make unique. Oh, it's already unique. Cool. I want it not in stretch mode. More like that. Now I'm going to stretch it.
I'll destroy you.
Control S. Yeah. Ooh, yeah.
I'll destroy you.
I feel like we could throw in elements like this too. What is going on here though? Why does it sound wimpy? It didn't sound this wimpy before. It's the EQ. The Parametric EQ. Where is it? Where did I put that thing? It's up here. Okay. This thing, I want to put it in here. Make unique. No, just make it unique, please. Thank you. And what I want to do is maybe exchange some of the wubs for some of that stuff. Okay. I'm just going to take some of this, put it over here. Maybe get rid of this first one. And what am I doing cloning it? I could just put this over here and make it unique to the spot. like that. Let's mess with the faster one now. feel like the dun 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 is being like severe enough. So I'm considering maybe attempting to do something just with just a straight volume automation. Let's see this. Let's get a bunch of these going across. I think I have it backwards. Yeah. Okay, and I want to add in another thing to that. Just all armor. Copy, paste. And on this one, I'm also going to link the volume. Link to controller. I'm going to go ahead and link it to volume word, volume multiplier, and don't remove the conflict, accept. That's pretty cool. focus on the kick some more. I feel like just tossing in some sort of a loop would just do it some love. Let's just see in the break beats if I can find something that will sort of agree with what sort of a style we have going on here. I feel like this could be kind of a cool thing to toss in here. Yeah, it's literally that simple, guys. Don't overthink it. Sometimes it's just better to just do a thing. Now on this one, I'm gonna, ooh, I forgot that was on. Oh man, bro. Okay, so we're gonna, what's this sound? Make unique a sample. What the heck? Just save this little bit. And on this one, I'm gonna do a little thingamajigger with it. With the thing. Whoa, where's my new sound? I just put it there. Yeah, which one are you? You this one? Okay, I'll write it in the audio clip section. Why not? Oh, I need a new thing. Is my time stretching and everything? In case you don't know, I could tell it was wrong because it's just a problem I've had before. This was barely on the time. So you got to turn that off. If you haven't... So yeah, in case you're wondering what that was. Like, what did he just touch? Why did he touch that knob that didn't look like it had anything on it? That was why. I need pattern 31. We're getting a lot of pattern stuff. This is not fast enough. And then let's grab another one. This is kind of cool. I like doing stuff like this too. Just sort of like an extra loop, just to like throw people off. Put that one over there. Oh yeah. Yeah. Ooh yeah, bro, dude. It's nice because they're all sorts of drum, like, you know, they've already been kind of formulated. They've got, you know, samples and junk, and, you know, we could go through and make a whole bunch of them, but honestly, it's not really, unless you're like crazy about being 100% original, sometimes it's just better just to, you know, toss a couple things in there. So now we have some room, and we've definitely sort of arrived at a place. Getting the jive in is kind of a little bit of a challenge. We've got a different feel. I kind of like this feel more, you know? This one's got a little more do. And I feel like if we do this two times in a row, we can introduce some sounds and begin to use sounds from here. So I'm just, yeah. Let's see where we're going here. So let's
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness in the mirror. Adults are trained.
So this, I feel like I could use more dynamically than I'm currently using it. It's coming from the majority of this sound. If I move this onto it, is this what it is?
Children.
Nope. Is this the same bass? The live bass, yeah. So it's, I think it's
Children.
a combination of this and these two. Yep, it's those two. Okay. Oh, it's definitely the top one is the main culprit. Bring that down. Bring that down. Yes, make it unique anyways. I don't care. Step
Children taught to fear. Children taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, black. Children taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the near. Adults are trained, conditioned.
Oh my gosh, this is gonna be cool.
Children taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the near. Adults are trained.
Yeah, this is create some sort of really specific morphing thing. I don't think I'm gonna touch the image find speed very much.
Children taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the near. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath this danger will destroy you.
Oh man, we've definitely got something going here. Have you got the thing? I've got the thing. It's over here. This part right here though.
If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath this danger will destroy you.
I feel like this could come up more at the end.
Will destroy you. Will destroy you.
That's a moment that I'd have to look at maybe some more. Yeah, groove it right there. I think we've sort of accomplished what we were looking to do. We've accomplished some sort of I think a pretty cool intro into a groove session. Just sort of the idea here. And I've got my message. This is beneath. What lies beneath? Don't be dogmatic. Friggin' dance, you know?
Children taught to fear. Darkness, monster.
Maybe at the beginning, it might not be super wise to have this.
Children taught to fear. Children taught to fear. Darkness, monsters, blackness in the near. Adults are trained, conditioned in fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath this danger will destroy you.
Here now, I feel like with the introduction of that sound, we could be a lot more subtle about it doing its thing. Oh, this is the speed. What the heck am I touching? Cool touches though. We want this one. Yeah, make it unique. I have. Yeah, this, oh my gosh. Okay, dark wub. Let's throw a compressor on it. I'm caving in, guys. Let's look for before I load this one up, let me save it just in case. Okay, so dark wub, we're gonna load up more plugins. What is it, the RC, the Supercharger GT, that's right, that's what it's called. This is a basic compressor, but I like it for its expanding. They have some sort of special expanding things. I'm looking to make it bright. See, that's with it, without it. See the difference? If you don't, then you are newer. I hear a big difference. Okay, makes a big difference to me. This thing does. So it's just a compressor. There's really not that much to it. There's only a couple knobs. So one day I'll cover it, but I haven't covered it yet. So it's whatever. Here, we should just do a break. That's cool and all, but I feel like only that last hit should come in. And then maybe if we could find a moment where it has sort of a dual. There we go. It was just weird. It was a weird rhythm thing. Okay, so let's see. Oh, there's a delay. That's on this guy. I want it to be silent right there. Create automation clip. And then I want it to be Control D, change my thingy, go over here, go 0 volume, okay, and then come back up to whatever you were at. It doesn't matter too much. You can come back up after. I feel like I still hear it. Oh, that's not the issue then. The issue is the delay. Create automation clip. There we go. That was the issue. Let me make sure the delay is working over here. Okay, cool. Sometimes it'll turn them off over there, just depending on the situation. Yeah, we definitely have room to keep going. Oh man, here I feel like now I could use, you know what would be interesting? If we put these two over each other and they hit on the offbeats. Get some of that breakiness. We can make this one unique and we could pitch it up 500 cents because we're getting crazy. And on this guy, we could slice him up and make him unique. And we could stretch him out like that. This would be interesting. Just small stuff, you know? I feel like I'll never get satisfied with that bass sound, but it's a good sound where it's at. It just needs more you know? More Here, this needs to go away. What the heck is this part of? Get rid of it. Is this already unique? Yeah, it is. What's this? What's the bass? Spheres. Let's see here. Make unique. It's already unique. Cool. I'm going to pitch it down. Make unique. That's fine. It's whatever. Turn it up. Turn this one up too. I don't even care. Okay. Over here. See, I can't stop now. I have to keep going. I feel like I could take pieces of this. Let me grab this. It's the thing we need over here, that's for sure. I feel like, you know what? You want to try it? You want to put it just right there? Let's see what this sounds like over here. I feel like this one's a little more predictable, maybe easier to grab. Let's stick it right after that. On this, I'm definitely going to want to change the drum loop out. Like it's the drum loop is good. It needs to change, you know? One thing, you notice I do a lot of listening when I make my stuff. I try not to settle for anything until I'm like totally convinced that this is something I would, if it popped up on Pandora or whatever, I would listen to it because it's a cool song. So I've kind of set that standard. And so as a result, it requires a lot of listening. Now there's a couple different kinds of listening that we haven't talked about really. I guess I'll drop it real quick. I like to listen in the moment, which is what some people do, and then they use their imagination to see how it'll fit in. I'm cool with the imagination thing, but I often will like to go back to the beginning of a section and see how it will land in the song. You'd often be surprised that something that you don't really feel fits too great actually fits really well in your track, where or vice versa. You thought it was great, and then you come back and you're like, oh, it's like that thing where you go to bed and then you wake up in the morning, you're like, oh, what was I thinking? And people attribute that to listening to it too much. I think if it's more from listening to it the wrong way. So make sure you're listening the correct way. Indeed, it takes more time, but you don't have to waste so much time doing that. Unless you're listening to a freaking repetitive loop for like the entire time. There are various situations where this doesn't apply, but it's just an interesting sort of thing that I like to do. man, okay, there needs to be like that, just that right. See, this is, I didn't put the drum loop in, totally don't regret it. That needs to come in. There'll be a break intro drum thing right here, and then we'll go back to the boo da, and then we're in a new section. So, and it's a very nice transition, sort of similar. We introduce the sound a little bit, and we use it as a big churning thing right there. Oh, man, I thought I was gonna stop recording a while ago, but I just, you know, when the moment happens. What I like to do for stuff like this, because I know that these samples will work with what I'm working with, and so I like to just grab them and drop them in, but only use like bits and chunks. This to me is cool. I like this. And it's same thing as basically hunting down samples, essentially, is what it is. But as you see, it can create some cool things that you wouldn't get otherwise. Now I want to take this one, make it unique, and stretch it. And I'm going to reverse it. And then from there, I'm going to go back to the original drum loop. I'm still thinking about varying it up. Still. Whoops. And let's come down here and grab pyramid one again. Keep it a little bit consistent. We could vary up the rhythm the second time. Oh man. Yes. Okay, I'm going to stop right here for this one. I really am going to stop. So we're going to listen to it from the beginning to here as just a final listen, because I hate it when people don't do that at the end of their freaking videos. Because I'm like, if they're going to listen to it anywhere, it's going to be at the end. If it's not freaking at the end, I'm like pissed off. Because you know, those people who don't put it at the beginning either. So this is also the preview at the beginning of the video if you saw that. So here it is, kind of an interesting deal.
Children are taught to fear darkness, monsters, blackness, and the near. Adults are trained, conditioned, and fear. If it is beneath you, then steer clear. What lies beneath, concealed and hidden, will destroy you.
All right, so thoughts just from here. When I come back and listen to it again in a little bit, it'll probably be different. I feel like, first off, I feel like I should move the voice around to fit better with the land on beats and stuff like that. Sounds a little sudden. I might have some sort of a transition from here to here, maybe not. This section right here, I don't know, maybe a pad, maybe something. When this comes in, it sounds really sudden, and I think I could fix it just by moving the voice around. So I might just move the voice around, and this coming in as the way it does may be fixed. Otherwise, I'll probably need a better transitional element there. Here, there definitely needs to be a transition of some kind, and the rhythm needs some work. Anyways, we got a thing now. We got a structure we could build off of and use. So yeah, subscribe, and have a blessed day. It's just not an option. You can't do it yet. Maybe in some future version. So we know that like we could do something like this, and when we play it, and we could do simple meters. So we're breaking things up into two. But let's say we want our rhythm to be broken up into 3 beats. So we want it to have a compound.